welcome to 7 Days of Sad to Sexy. I'm Joanna DeVoe, and you are watching Day 6. And today I want to talk about this. This is a coconut. It is a young Thai coconut, and you can buy one of these jobbies in your local Asian market or health food store. And I know if you've been watching this whole series that you have heard me talk a whole lot about coconut, but it really is a miracle food with all kinds of health benefits. And when you start a whole foods diet, in the beginning you might think like, oh, I can't eat anything, and I have these cupboards filled with all of these staples. What about my sugar? What about my flour? What about all these canned goods? The good news is you start to develop some new favorites and some new staples, and over time your kitchen starts to magically transform. And one of the staples around here is coconuts. And the reason for that is because it is so versatile, and I am going to show you one of my favorite breakfast recipes that involves coconut water or coconut juice. It goes by either name, and nothing beats fresh coconut juice. You can buy it in the can, but I'm telling you, it's just buttery, amazing heaven when you get it straight from the coconut. And just a little word to the wise, this actually has some husk marks on it, but if the bottom of your coconut is mushy or soft, or it looks kind of purple or orange or brown, that means it has gone bad, and you do not want to buy that coconut. And if it's already home with you, you don't want to open that coconut. It will have mold inside. They can go bad, so don't do that. And then the juice, besides this breakfast recipe I'm going to share with you, it's awesome just to drink it straight. I often do that, but it's also really great to make smoothies with. The meat is especially versatile. You can use it for smoothies, but you can also use it to thicken sauces or to make raw soups and puddings. That's one of my personal favorites. I really love it for pudding because if you have a good blender, you can make a really yummy, smooth, pudding-like texture. So without any further ado, here is my breakfast recipe using coconut water as one of the ingredients. You're also going to need some chia seeds, which is another superfood filled with protein and very delicious once you learn how to make it properly. Okay, so there is my coconut open, and I am going to pour some of that coconut water on top of this, which is about 3 tablespoons of chia seeds. And chia seeds are, you can get them at most grocery stores now. I got these at Trader Joe's for a very good price, and they are packed with omega-3 fatty acids and fiber. They have lots of calcium and magnesium. They're gluten-free, which is good for people like me, and they can help to regulate your blood sugar. Some people use them as an egg substitute. Using this technique I'm going to show you how to make a chia gel, but I just use it for smoothies and desserts and this breakfast recipe. Oh, look how pretty that is. It's so white. I'm just going to eat the coconut meat tonight for fun because it tastes good. And then this whole glass is filled with coconut juice, and I am just going to use a little bit of this to cover the chia seeds. So you want to cover the seeds and stir them up, and at first it's going to be really liquidy, but they expand to many times their regular size. So just do this for like 10 to 15 minutes. Every once in a while just come back and stir it, and you will find it getting thicker and thicker. And then once it forms a gel, you can put it in one of these, like a jar, in the refrigerator, and save it for a few days to add to your smoothies and breakfast cereal and things like that. Or you can do what I'm going to do, and I'm just going to eat it in the morning like a breakfast pudding. And can I just say again how amazingly buttery and wonderful this is? And you cannot get this kind of flavor out of a can. And it's so good. The meat is so good. The juice is so good. This is a really, really, really good coconut. They vary, you know, they are made by nature. They're not made in a factory. So each one is a little bit different. And if you don't have coconut, you can use water. You can just use some spring water or a really good filtered water or some almond milk. Maybe you make your own almond milk. You can even use like a kefir or a raw milk. Pretty much any liquid. And then there, after like 10 to 15 minutes, it is all set up like a pudding. And I didn't mean to imply that you stand here for 10 to 15 minutes stirring. I just mean leave it out for 10 to 15 minutes and come back and stir it, you know, every few minutes or so. I like to do dishes while I wait for it to set up. And then I just reach over and stir it every once in a while. And then now you have this awesome gel that you can add to yogurts or make desserts with or throw in a smoothie. And this is going to be my breakfast porridge, or what I often just call breakfast pudding. See, that's pretty thick. And then I am going to add some of this, which is cultured goat milk kefir. I get it from this brand here, Redwood Hill Farm. And if you can find a raw goat milk kefir, that would be amazing, or just regular milk kefir that is raw. I can only tolerate goat milk or sheep's milk, and this is the best that I can do. This company seems to be a good company in terms of the way they treat their animals, and I like that. And this is not an exact science, I just do it to taste. I usually cover the chia with the yogurt or the kefir, however you want to say it. And then I add about 10 to 15 drops of this. This is stevia, the vanilla cream flavor. It gives it like a yummy vanilla pudding kind of taste. And then quite a bit of cinnamon. I love cinnamon. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. It is an anti-inflammatory and it just tastes great. And then you just want to stir it up. And that is that. It is really tasty, mildly sweet. I put some berries on top, and it's a great hot weather option for oatmeal or whatever hot cereal you eat. This is great to have in the spring and summertime. It's great if you're following a raw food diet, although I guess you're going to want to get the raw kefir or use some kind of almond milk situation instead. But it's actually really filling and it makes an awesome breakfast. And that's one of my favorite breakfast recipes. I call it Chia pudding, and you can definitely eat it any time of day. It also makes an amazing dessert. Much love. Peace.